Hello, SimTheWorld here, getting back to our series going through PC Building Simulator, the Esports expansion. We have our little fish here we're naming Rupert, as one of our subscribers had requested. I think it's a great name, but we'll see what other people think. So yeah, we had left off last time where we had finished a couple of our teammates, or our prior teammates' PCs, and we were finishing up our day. Now we actually have to get our current team members' PCs ready for action. Which, let's go ahead and check out our emails. Grash thanks us. MG thanks us for our build. And MSI. The finals are coming up. I hope you guys are ready. We can't wait to see how you do. One small request. Could you make sure every player is proudly displaying MSI wallpaper and every PC has at least one bit of red RGB? Alright, I think that's quite doable. So already, this was Bob's PC, so we need to finish up the case. I think I must have forgot something, but we also have to change his wallpaper. So let's get that done real quick. That way we only have 2 PCs to go. Did putting the case actually kill the install? Wow. I don't know why you have to unplug things to put the lid on. You know how many times I open the side panel and cases while I'm like playing video games and recording just so I can blow out some of the dust? My OCD gets the better of me. Whatever, Bob. Alright, so his PC's restarting. Here we have NeverNoob's PC. He had requested 64 gigs of RAM. So let's make sure we get that put in, because he has a wish for the ultimate PC rig. Like, I feel like this is just overkill. No game is ever going to take this much RAM, but whatever. There's something else about NeverNoob's PC too that we're going to have to chat about. Where's MSI? MSI. Papa MSI. You gotta keep them happy. You gotta keep the paycheck coming. You guys know how that goes. Interesting. So, PC just had a blue screen of death. Let's take a look at what's going on here. We have our XMP profile on, that's fine. He asked for an overclock. That actually, because we want to overclock it using the base clock and not just the ratio, that turns our XMP off. We could probably bump it up, and that should be fine in theory. Let's take a look at what happens. Make sure that doesn't blue screen while it's, yeah, it blue screen. Interesting. Oh, you know what? Those fans aren't going. That might help, huh? Oh, did he took the thermal paste stuff. Why did he do that? Come on, NeverNoob. Leave the PC building to the professionals. He gets that back. Let's put the case back together. In the fan cover. Alright, so... Alright, Bob's PC's done. We took the wallpaper software off. I want to point out that we do have our red RGB colors. All these graphics cards, the logo is RGB, but the base of it is not. It's just a standard red. So we should be good in that regard with all our computers. Same with NeverNoob here. And we also changed this piece wallpaper already. But what I wanted to talk about was this overclock on the CPU. If you recall, NeverNoob has an i9-9900K. Almost, if not arguably, the best CPU in the game. There is the KS model, which I'll discuss here in a second. But what I tried to do is I tried to overclock to get that 5137, which we've done now. But then I've tried using the stability tester and it doesn't work. Now I've gave it all amounts of voltage. I've tried XMP, not ratio, not base clock, not. For this chip, I've tried with this liquid water cooler. I've tried with the best air cooler in the game, which seems to push more air. That cooling, like the CMF, is much higher than on the water coolers. I've also tried custom water cooling to see if custom loop would help in any way. The trouble is we can't fit a 360 rad in here. The most we can do with the case is a 240. And in fact, you can't actually switch the case out. So I've tried it with the i9-9900K. I've tried it with the KS. I've tried it with the 8086K. I tried it with the 9700K. The 8700K, I know that chip was always a hot chip, so I didn't bother testing it. So, with all that said, I don't know if it's possible to actually get a stable overclock of this. Like on the PC right now, it will sit at this speed. But no matter what I did, I even killed some RAM sticks. If you haven't guessed, I tried recording this before, ran into this issue, and was like, I think I took an hour of testing different chips and different configurations. None of it worked. So, he gets the overclock, we can't guarantee it's stable. And that's all there's going to be to it. As for DaddyClown, he has requested a custom loop, which that we can do. That we picked up some cheap parts for. Reservoir should fit somewhere, hopefully. Do we have to take the fan out? Interesting. You take this out just in case. He is a different case than NeverNoob, because I already tried. No, see, I don't think we're going to be able to use that. Let's go ahead and see if this fits in the front. Hopefully. Don't glitch out, don't glitch out. There it is. Now, we want to make sure we put our fan back. I forget if they wanted RGB. If you wanted something specific. Let's take a look. This is DaddyClown. Add some water cooling. Hot on stage. Make sure those coolers with the RGB lighting might be fun. And he wants it red. We'll set all the lighting to red on this thing. I do enjoy the water cooling in this game. Now, the only pipe I have is the soft tubing, because you have to buy your own hard tubing and set all that up. I don't like that cross. I'm going to switch that. I thought I had grabbed a different section. There we go. That loop should be perfect. With the custom hardline, you can actually configure it however you'd like. which is fun, but we don't have that kind of time for this. Let's pick our coolant, which since MSI has saved our asses, we are going with beautiful red coolant. Let's also get our USB stick in because we need to set the lighting. And let's boot this up. I'll put together the case as well. Oh, you know what? I can't power it up without the power cable. There we go. Why did he change his wallpaper back? I could have swore we already had the set to MSI. How many of you guys change your wallpaper, like, frequently? I'd love to hear if this is a common theme. I know my wallpaper, I think I set on my laptop in 2012, 2013. And somehow I don't even know where the file's located anymore. It's followed my PC along from my laptop to when I built my current PC. Very interesting. Alright, let's set it to static, and we want red. So this is 0, this is 0. Everyone gets red. You didn't request anything different. Hopefully he's not upset, because he did request, you know, blue and then changed his mind. Perfect. I believe this PC is done as well. Let's put this on the shelf. And I think this should end our day. Yeah, we made you happy. Hopefully you're happy. We don't need you anymore. Alright, let's end our day and head to the tournament. Alright, so it's tournament time. Our phone is blowing up. I wonder who it is. Haha, I think NeverNoob saw my PC in all its purple glory. That'll teach him. Can you make sure I'm sat right next to him, okay? DaddyClown, I was trying to help unload the PCs at the arena and drop mine on the concrete. Everything looked okay except the RAM fell out. I tried putting it back in, but it wouldn't go, so he snapped something. We need to take a look at DaddyClown's computer. And then as for NeverNoob, don't know what happened to my rig, is all dusty, must have been dirty in the van. No point. Okay, NeverNoob, I don't know why you're such a dust cloud. Let's just blow this out real quick. Should be fine. We still have 4 minutes to go, which figure out what's wrong with DaddyClown's. I really hope it's not the motherboard. Like I suspect that could be an issue. Put the case back on. Boot it up. Grab Bob's. Bob requested to be sat next to NeverNoob as well. We can make sure that happens. And DaddyClown's PC. Oh, thank goodness, it's not the... We just have to replace the RAM. It's not bad at all. Let's see, are they let us remove it too? Perfect. So we had... I've got more than enough money. I'm not going to mess around. We had the Corsair, Dominator. Yeah, we had... Do we already have in our inventory? Let me take a look here real quick. Oh, look at that. We have... Only one of the sticks was broken. And we have 2 more on us. Yeah, I think we were trying to put 4 sticks in and it cost too much. Wasn't that a happy coincidence? Alright. I think everyone's happy. Let's check our emails, make sure MSI... Yeah, our email doesn't even come up. That's kind of weird. Clear the cart. We don't need that anymore. And we will finish this section up. Now let's go sprint. Let's put Bob in the middle, because Bob wants to be sat next to NeverNoob. This way he's guaranteed to be sat next to him. Run the NeverNoob's computer out. And finally, DaddyClown. I'll show him how to move a PC without dropping it. Hopefully. Perfect. Everyone's booted up. Everyone's ready to go. Everyone... Why is he using an ROG mouse? Come on. Oh, there's no MSI. Oops. Sorry. No MSI. Let's finish that. And see how they do. Ooh, technical difficulties. Who spilled what? We are on cleaning detail. Let's see, who's done what? Your power supply just exploded. Alright, NeverNoob. You drop soda. Can you clean your desk up? Fine. You got a virus during the competition? Oh my god, let's see. So clean the spillage. Let's do that real quick. Perfect. As for Bob, he was apparently watching something on the side while he was playing video games. And we need to remove this power supply. I wonder if we have a power supply on us. Let's see. No, we don't. We need an 850 watt. Let's make sure I keep the purple cabling. Let's restart that. I need to order a power supply. We can order the same one. Perfect. Same day. We'll spend the $200. We're whipping through this. Let's scan that. Sell our broken one and put the good one in. I didn't want to do that. I don't know why they don't put the PSU mount on before putting the PSU cord in. You would think that would make the most sense. But perhaps it's an oversight. Yeah, let's clean the files. And we'll remove the virus scanner, because everyone knows virus scanner just eats away at performance in the background. You don't want that. I don't want that. Alright, so DaddyClown's good to go. Bob has a clean PC, but not a clean browser history. And NeverNoob's good to go. We have taken care of everything. Save the day, once again. Let's see the rest of this match. Ooh, the Vandals, 2-1. Interesting. Let's see what ended up happening. So MSI gave us full marks, they're happy. Vandals gave us less. Maybe that's because we didn't overclock perfectly, who knows. NeverNoob was happy. DaddyClown was happy, and so was Bob. I don't know why Vandals is giving us lower marks. Let's check in LinkedIn. So we can do a new league. So the Vandals kept giving us low marks, and I don't know why that is. So I think it's time to switch. They've got a 4-person team. So it's a 4-person team. I think it's time we switch teams, don't you? And in fact, An IT manager position sounds really good. They came in second after all. So let's see if we can take them to first. Switching teams. Going to strike back go. And with that, thanks for watching as I simulate my life one game at a time. If you like this video, please be sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss any of the future action. You can follow on Twitter for updates to future games being played, as well as follow on Twitch as I try to stream 3 days a week. Thanks, and I'll see you next time at SimTheWorld.